Hi, this is Sweet June. How's everybody doing today? I'm pretty upset today. Really upset today. Don't really feel like going into it right now. I might go into it with you guys a couple days, in a couple days tomorrow or whatever, tell you what's going on, but don't really feel like going into it today, but still trying to process everything. Anyway, there's a lot of men that be coming on YouTube crying about child support, paying child support. Oh, how hard it is, how unfair the system is, and if they take a lot of men's money, they charge some men too much money and all that. I get it. I get it. My oldest son is on child support. I get it. I get it. I understand the difficulties of men paying child support. I get it. Okay? But you know what I say to that? First of all, let me tell you what you do. Stop having sex with women that's not your wife and make it a goal to be a husband before becoming a father. If you make it a goal to be a husband first before becoming a father, then guess what? You don't have to worry about paying child support. Stop having sex with women that's not your wife, that you have no intentions of making your wife. Unprotected sex at that. My oldest son is going through the same thing. He's got two children by two baby mamas. And I told him the same thing. He didn't want to marry either one of them. So, he's having to deal with that. So I told him, I said, man, you need to keep it in your pants. And, I told my oldest son the same thing. He's not exempt. I told him the same thing. Okay. So that's what you do. Stop having unprotected sex with women that you don't want to marry. And make it a goal to be a husband before becoming a father. Otherwise, suck it up. Do what you got to do. You're leaving your reproductive decisions in a woman's hands. When you have unprotected sex with a woman, you're leaving your reproductive decisions in her hand. You know that once she gets pregnant, she could choose to have the baby. You know that. So if you know that, then you need to protect yourself. Or guess what? Don't have sex with her to begin with. So it is what it is. You gotta. There's consequences to everything we do. It's like the woman has to deal with her consequences. You got to, as a man, you have to deal with your consequences as well. It's consequences to committing immorality. We all know that. I knew that. I had to deal with consequences when I had my two children outside of marriage. We all know that there's consequences to everything we do. When you commit immorality and you don't do things God's way, then those are the consequences. So suck it up. Don't complain about it. Suck it up. Do work 2 or 3 jobs if you have to. Do what you got to do. It's cheaper to keep her. You heard that song? It's cheaper to keep her. Okay, just letting you know. Don't cry about child support when you're having unprotected sex with women you're not going to marry. Plain and simple. Peace and love. Stay tuned. This is Sweet Jim.